Oh, I should make sure I have that set up. Just because I don't want like any random stuff to cause troubles. Okay, so I was going to be doing Hell's Vengeance for a long time this afternoon with my sons, but they don't want to. So I have an afternoon off. I have a lot of time on my hands, and I don't really want to do too much. I'm exhausted. Depressed, honestly. So, my hope is that friends will come join me. Although, considering it's, the national day for the occupiers of my ancestral lands. Yeah, I'm not big on 4th of July. They're probably all going to have stuff they have to do. So what I think I'm going to do is do some side quests. Because it's a whole lot of Eorzea where there's little things on the side to do that we haven't done. And I have Bard out because it's my lowest level regular job. So, yeah. I'm gonna take a moment to refresh myself. Drops are on. I don't have those off. So if you are inclined, you can get those things. What does that do? Oh, that increases the rapidness of that. Neat. I just need to refresh, like, my understanding of what everything here does. The song is done. So the blood letter window is gone. Okay. I think I understand. I still don't like it. It's funny, because, like, my favorite classes are all ranged DPS, but I don't like the OG ranged DPS. It's like, yeah, not my thing. So yeah. No one's here yet. I don't think anyone's going to be here. But that's fine. I can go to Limsa and check my mail, get the mount that's available through drops. Because... Also, I think everyone's going to be watching Wrath. But it's fine. Doesn't matter. This is for me, not you. Cope. But yeah, I'm gonna get the thing. Because if someone's watching, you can watch that. And I actually didn't watch. I opened a stream while I was at work and muted it. And then earned the drop. It's kind of rude, but I'm like, I want this, and yeah. So, woohoo, I have this thing. And I think I've done most, if not all, of the side quests in, like, low-level Noscea. No, it's not true at all. Well, here we are. Here's the stuff that we need to do. So I guess we'll go ahead and use this new mount. Which is cute, and I think I want it if it isn't obnoxious. Ooh, it's cute. I like it. So, now does it move on the ground? Bop, 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 bop. Cute. So I've got side quests, so we're gonna go do them. That's the entire stream. I have historically neglected side quests, and when I do them, some of them are stupid, but also some of them are like engaging and compelling. So we're gonna go do them. And I'm on Bard, so any incidental XP I get just comes along. Yeah, I like that. That's gonna go into my roulette. Well, it's time we dug ourselves a new hole, well and truly. Struck brimstone while shoveling through the mines, and our rocks are ripe with the reek of rotten eggs. Gas grew to be too much to be bare. You need to clear the earth crystal if you're gonna. You'll need this clear earth crystal if you're to restore the earth and plug the leak properly. Just mind the Searford clouds brought on by the brimstone. Woohoo! We're way over level this, so it shouldn't be a problem. But yeah, okay. So our first quest is one of the silly ones. Where some miners started letting out some sulfur fumes, and now they can't mine. And they're hiring a low-level adventurer to go do the danger. Oh no! See, in Stormblood, that would lead to a secret. I've said a couple times that I think that the game levels too quickly with the MSQ. And this is very much what I mean. Because, like, this is, you know, not actually that interesting, but it is a nice little bit of initial flavor. Like, you're a newbie. You're a new adventurer, and while you're waiting to gain that level you need, do some odd jobs. And like, the rewards I'm going to get here, I'm probably going to just delete. Because they're not going to be worth it. The price this metals command in the wake of calamity will make us either rich or dead. I was not reading, and I probably should, because that's the point. Oh, I'll just take the bronze piece. Money. Yay. That's just a one-off quest. There's no quest chain, it looks like, with that. Well, thank you, Grunrit, for the thing. So our next, we have a quest over by the Grey Fleet, and a quest up at the Roosterstead. Let's go to the Roosterstead, because that's... I think I did a lot of quests around here, like you sheared sheep and such. So, like, and like we're the only one here because everyone else is off doing Dawn Trail. But it's nice to have, like, just little cute, chill things. We could have gotten our delivery here. That's nice. Oh, we got a couple of you. Did I not do these? I might have... Oh, no, I remember. I have a side account that I started one morning where I'm like, I will do every side quest of the level that I can reach before I go do the next MSQ of that level. So, I think I did these there. So, yeah. Milgrim's got a problem. They may call it Red Rooster Stead, but make no mistake, dodos are the birds that keep the stead steady. Those sweet, tender eggs, they're succulent meat. As long as you remove a dodling's poison glands, you're in for some scrumptious, healthy poultry. They're so delicious, I have to remind myself some birds just aren't meant to be caged, or perhaps I don't. I'll have to expand and see if we can't return those exquisite creatures to their pens. Oh no. Expand. Supposed to talk to you about birds. Expand. You're going to be a Makote. We know it because of the name. Hi. Emma, pleased to see ya. I was about to cry foul, but with your help, we can round them up. Those dim-witted dodos pecked through the fencing and fled the coop. Luckily, they know better than to leave the stead. There are 3 Bolton dodos in all. You spot one, just throw one of these dodo-sized sacks over its head. Once you caught all the birds, would you mind leaving them in Mogrammer's care? I need to repair the fencing before we can return them to the enclosure, you see. I'm about to cry foul. It's my sort of sense of humor, which means it's bad. Okay. There's a dodo over here. Get in the bag. Hey, there's a person. Hi. Bye. Not expecting to see anyone over here in this time of day. Or in this stage of release cycle. Here, dodo, dodo, dodo. There you are, you dumb dodo. And while we're here, we may as well... Oh no, that's up there. Well, we're not being super efficient here. We're just having a good time. There you are, last dumb dodo. Get in the sack. Hey, Mogrim. I heard everything. Hand me the dodos. Oh, my precious darlings, without their poison breath, they're defenseless out in the wild. Daddy Dodo gets so worried. And now my dodos have a mommy. You'll stay around to look after my babies, won't you? At least till they're ripe for slaughter. I'm sorry, I'm a lesbian. program. What are you on about? Oh god. Oh goodness. Hi, Aaron Lona, are you going to sexually harass me too? Okay, you can sexually harass me. Hi, tall woman. Care to partake in the inexorable march of science? The concoction I'm currently formulating could change horticulture as we know it. Imagine a fluid one could strew over crops to ward off pests. All I need are some ladybugs and someone to squash them. Ladybugs simply cannot resist saphids. Go find some outlook lavender, dab with a bit of aphid nectar, and they'll come swarming to the slaughter. Ah. Well, so we have some aphid nectar, and we need to go get some ladybugs. Which is going to be this way, in the field of lavender. Sorry, we're about to mess up your lavender. It's for science. Yay, we have vials of viscera. We got ladybug viscera. It's elementary, really. Aphids live in fear of ladybugs, and so applying the scent of ladybug blood to our crops is certain to ward off parasites. We're manipulating the laws of nature. Of course, we could have just let the ladybugs go on defending the crops as always and not squash them for their viscera, but I hardly see the science in that. Okay, we got what goes around up there, and we got some levees. I don't care about levees. We got a bridge too full. Oh. Let's go get carried up north. See what's going on over here. It's gotta be better than squishing ladybugs. The breathtaking. Proud sails turning, rugged gears churning. The mill never stops, and so neither can the millers assigned its upkeep. Vigilance is key. By addressing tomorrow's issues today, we assure the wheels of prosperity continue to grind. Fortunately, I have my hands full with the works of the day and can't leave my station to tend to inspection. I'd entrust this duty to you. Seek out the other 3 millers, heed their concerns, and apprise Whitezerin of your findings. Woohoo! Our next petty job is finding out what maintenance needs to be done on the mill houses. Windmills, that's the word I'm looking for. Hey there, Rujamni. Well, you see the mill spinning, don't you? What more do you need to know? Only problem I have is you meddling in my chores. Away with you, then. Whoa! Hi, Wenser. Yeah, the mill's fine. We'd be wise to concern ourselves with the grubby scavengers that won't rob us of our yield. Yeah, okay. The mill's doing fine. How about you, Ashushu? Anything going on with the mill? I ain't noticed anything off myself. Let's have a look now, shall we? Look there, sail's been nicked a bit. Nothing urgent, mind ya. Cloth we use the same as these sails on sea, made to stand up to a blustering wind. Woohoo! Okay, let's see if I can remember where it is, because I'm kind of tired of mountain music. There we go. Hi, Waitserin.
I trust you enjoyed your tour of the mill? You're impressed, yes? The matter of Eshushu's sail is most worrisome indeed. The matter will be remedied at once. To delay acting till trouble occurs is to ask for trouble. The Grey Fleet stops for nothing. Full sail ahead.
Yay! We have some honey and some mutton stew. Okay. And now, our only quest left here is a bridge too far, down in the south. Let's go do that. This is the pre-order Dawn Trail mount. If you pre-ordered Dawn Trail, you have this mount. And if you didn't, haha, sucks to be you. I will say though, I like it better in this mode. It's not as nice as Albric's, though. Albric's we're right on top of, and that's cool. Like this, it would be so neat if I was, like, lounging around on the top. Or flat down on my belly so I don't get smacked up by all the little blades. Okay, there we go. Hey there, Dosrael. I hear you have troubles, and you need an adventurer. Eh? Well, you want to be crossing Ocean's Embrace? If you ain't in a hurry to be someplace, I'd rather you hold off a bell or two. Presently the bridge is such a weight, right, confuse the wagons and such, damn things like to collapse. We expect a bit of congestion, what with this being the only bridge connecting the roads from the dry docks to Limsa. The day's traffic is something awful. Speaking of which, what the hell's does Weirmaga think he's playing at, deserting his post at a time like this? Do me a favor, will you, lass? Track down that skittish bugger and tell him to get his ass back to directing the chaos of the Embrace. Well, let's go check this chaos out before we go. What's up? What's going on, everybody?
Blocked again.
They'll have this road packed all the way to the gates at this rate, I swear by the navigator. Kick these wagons over the side my damn self if this bridge don't open up soon. What's keeping the bridge from opening? That might be a problem. Hey, this is the third time this week. I must have these fish across properly stored before they begin to spoil. Yeah, that's a problem.
And my cargo's already late for the shipyard. If you want to be the one to explain to the Admiral why her victory's behind schedule, then be my bloody guest. I got me a load of goods from the dye docks meant for Forge Master Handaz himself. Now yield the way before I drive my wagon right over your squealing hide.
I do want to make an observation here. These wagons only take up half the bridge. With lane controls, you can pass each other. Good sirs and ladies, calm yourselves. There's no need to... Oh, gods. Yeah, there's no need to. Let's get whoever is, like, hiding out. With some lane controls, it shouldn't be a problem.
It was only a matter of time before they sent someone after me, I suppose. Aye, I heard your bridge is a bloody mess. With the tolls I wish the damn thing would collapse. Save me the suffering. Can't simply wave my hands and have everything suddenly sort itself out now, can I? If I try reasoning with these demon spawn coachmen, I'm like to get me head bit off. Listen, if you're not gonna let me be, can you at least have a word with the more irate dragon riders? You know, soothe their tempers, son. That'll be a less headache for me to deal with.
Well. Hey. I thought they were supposed to make it so that, like, you had a button here. Will you calm the fuck down?
If you put it like that, maybe it'll hold me tongue for a bit.
Yeah. Lane controls. Left side of the road. Come on. Buddy. Buddy. Lane controls. One of you go left, one of you go right, and you'll be fine.
Yeah, you do have a point. I'll endeavor to keep holding my temper. If only to see the situation resolved before the moon turns.
Okay. Hey, idiot. Lane controls.
Damn, you actually managed to calm them buggers down. You're a miracle worker, that's the honest truth.
I just told them that we're going to implement lane controls. Go do it.
All I need is for drivers to heed my directions without all the snapping and snarling, you see. I'd best be at it before they lose tempers again. And I appreciate if you could let Captain Dorsal know I'm back on the job.
Lane controls. Hey, Dorsrail. Lane controls. Ah, Versmog is back at his post, is he? It took him to be made of silver to accomplish that feat. He can handle the yelling, you see. Gods only know how such a delicate flower survived guard training in the first place. And he's never going to survive duty at the bridge now that the work on the Victory's flooded deliveries coming in and out every bloody day. Versmog had better harden up or start looking for a quieter line of work. Implement lane controls. Oh, goodness. I can't even. Take me away, my beloved little hand. Do we want to go to Eastern Noscea or Middle Noscea? Let's go to Eastern Noscea. Middle of Noscea is probably a little dull. Or maybe we should go to Middle because it is dull and we get it done with. Yeah, we'll swing in at Middle, see if there's anything we need to worry about over there. Yeah, we got a couple, and by a couple I mean there's one down at the Nim River. Let's go take a look at it. See what's going on. And we can go to Eastern or Western Noscea, it doesn't really matter. It's a dark and foggy night. Whatever's going on down here must be horrid. Ooh. Hey, Woodvaka. I heard you need something. Oh, for the love of the Leoman, not again. The leather's bloody ripped to bloody shreds. And there's not a rye with me breeches, you cheeky sod. It's the megalaclabs. They've been at the balloon envelopes I laid out to dry on the rocks. These hellspawn snippers think they found a squid or something to set to nibbling. Less balloons in the air means less cargo getting lifted, and that don't sit too well with me. Looking for a quick job? I'll bet you crack a few shells before you head off on your way. You put down 5 or so, that ought to do for now. Okay. Although we are... Pickled Part over here is also doing this. But they seem to be heading over there. That's 2 down. Three. There's the 5th. Easy peasy. Even with all the interactions. Rawr. Let's go, Dino. Oh, you take care of them, Snippers? Good bloody riddance. Nice work there, lass. Still, it won't be long before a new crew of crabs come sliding in to claim that territory. And our loads just keep getting heavier with all the rebuilding going on. If I don't want to be buried under a mountain of crates, I best think of a more lasting solution to the snipper problem. You're like an actual newbie. Level 17. No adventurer plate. Do we go to western near Noscea or eastern? Never do anything right. This is so chill. Okay. There's a bit going on down there in Aleport. Man's best friend, a wing and a tail, and there's a couple of things over. There's a lot going on down here. Some of it is even above our current level. So we shouldn't be doing it as Bard. What about you over here? 48, 48, yeah. There's stuff we shouldn't be doing as Bard in here. Let's do the stuff in Aleport, and then we'll go head to another map. Come back here later. So we've got Mountains on a Molehills, Man's Best Friend, and On a Wing and a Prayer. And Curiosity Killed the Coral. And now then, we need to do something about the corals running wild in Bilbrand. Jackals have greatly reduced their numbers, but the presence of corals will upset the balance of predation in Aleport. Given time, they'll establish a breeding population, perhaps even prey upon more than just animals. Large number of merchants, sailors, and travelers pass through Aleport daily, meaning a great many people will be at risk unless we stop the corals here and now. As much as it pains me to say this, they must be done away with. I like this no more than you, but we Yellow Jackets must put the safety of the people above all else. Reports indicate corals were last sighted somewhere in Skull Valley. When you're ready, pray to come out and do what needs to be done. Cool. We'll also pick up this other quest we got here. Raconte is admitted to breeding jackals for pirates, and I fear she may be concealing more to be smuggled elsewhere. I bid you speak with her once more to prove my suspicions true. If she wishes to play the role of victim, perhaps this time she'll be more forthcoming with information. Tell her that although we can't grant her impunity, her cooperation will ensure a lighter sentence and... Sure. Hey, Rakontai. If you tell me where the things are, they'll give you immunity. They want to know where I'm hiding more jackals? Fine. Come clean if it means preserving my liberty. All the jackals are long gone, but there's a wolf pup I'm looking after not far from here. Jackals are easy to come by in airport, with wolves, you can be sure folk pay good money for them. With the yellow jackets breathing down my neck of late, though, I haven't had a chance to take care of him. Poor thing's probably too weak from hunger to move. I'll tell you where I hid him. If you want to take him, best move now. With the curls running wild, killing the pirates, jackals and all, it won't be long before they start snooping about for more animals to train. I have to warn you, though, he may be a pup, but he'll likely make a meal of anyone who gets close to him. Try winning him over on his stomach with this here succulent bone. If that ain't enough, try rubbing his belly to soothe him. You bet he'll be following you everywhere. Left the critter in Quarterstone. Hurry, for the pirates find him. Well... shit. Got this baby coral over here. And some scurvy dogs. Meow meow. Meow meow. Aww. She likes me. Fly, my Tyrannosaurus Rex, fly. We have to go fetch a wolf pup. Oh, he's starving. Grrr. We get a good look at this pup. Give it a succulent bone. Yep, yep, yep. And then we soothe it. Sniff, sniff. Yay! And now we have them both. We can turn them over to Skernbild and ask what he wants to do with these baby animals.
I heard from Conti you're looking for a starved pup in Quarterstone. You have any luck?
Yep.
Ah, so this is the pup where Conti's been hiding. Well done. She was here not long ago, as a matter of fact. It seems she's willing to cooperate with authorities and help set things right. That's not all, friend. While you were searching for this pup, a group of pirates related to the investigation was taken into custody. We couldn't have done it without your help. Ringleader's yet to be found, but perhaps now Ailport can enjoy a moment of respite. All that remains is what to do with the pup. Seems to have taken a liking to you. Perhaps it'd be best if you looked after him. Simply no room for him at headquarters, and letting him wander about on his own is out of the question. I realize how sudden this is, but please give him a good home.
Reward, wolf pup.
And how'd you fail against the curls?
Got a baby.
See, so the baby coral is all that remains. Truly a shame it came to this. Most of the jackals died fighting curls, but seem you stewed the pirate's last litter while saving this one. Let's at least take solace in knowing the bloodshed's ended. There's a good bit of news to be had, however. Received word not long ago, a troop of pirates... The true animals in this case have been placed behind bars. With any luck, their leader and remaining members will join them shortly.
We can't take care of a coral. Take it. I wonder if these were like supposed to be an either or sort of thing. Like you pick one quest and then the other gets locked off because they feel like they're both like two arcs of leading in to the same thing. Yay, we have minions. I don't have any minions set on favor, right? I don't want any minions on favor. I want to hit that button and just get a minion. Who knows what it's going to be? It's Noscea. Roar. Okay. So we've got Mountains out of Molehills, and we got Wing and a Prayer. Hey, Snyro. Well, I made the right mess of things the other day. Commander Falkbreda said she'd dock my pay if I pulled something like that again. At least I didn't get tossed in the brig like Smell. I've been a very cherry since, you can be certain of that. I have a load of coin in the pay purse to stack my thirst with. This time there's a real attack on the airport now if I go to arm the cannon. Save Airport from these bloodbaths on four legs. We'll see what the commander has to say about my pay then. Adventurer, for Airport and glory, slow down the horde. I'm certain to be ready by the time you slaughter 5. Hedge moles. Come on. Everyone group up. Well, Slade, or do I mean slain? I shall need to know these things if I'm to be an officer. I've got the powder and ball loaded and primed. Now for the slow march. Hark, a dispatch. Stand up forthwith. Not again, but surely these Admontoises are clear and present. Hedge moles? You're certain? Well, that's like an Admontoise except weak and not at all dangerous. Why? Oh, why? Perhaps I've been cursed by some enemy. Not very likely for a mere storm private. Second class or no. Or the commander will dock my pay and leave my whistle dry as dust. Well, my lady most gallant, it is called Aleport. I spent a deal of time admiring the undersides of many a tavern table, I can tell you. What? Could be my humors are out of balance from a surfeit of ale? Thus I see it now, there's excess blood, which has overfed my martial zeal. Gobo, your learned ways have shown me the light. March, thanks, I go now to receive a leeching. And how were the leeches? Greetings, will you deliver this in my stead to Camp Skull Valley? It's my report to Commander Falkbreda. I was as plain spoken as it could be, and I was going to report in person, but for some reason I've barely the strength to visit the barber for leechings, let alone make the trip to Skull Valley. I don't suppose I'd be spared a dock and pay. You don't think they'd clap me in the brig, do you? Honey, I think it's the leechings. I think you might be getting leeched too much, actually. Oh no. Falkbreda. Falkbreda, the lady at the other place is getting leeched too much.
Ah, an adventurer and one whose name rings a bell. You've been in service to the Maelstrom, I hear. What brings you to Skull Valley? Report from Private Snarrow. That does her little credit that she didn't make the trip herself. Stay while I peruse it. She doesn't prevaricate, at least. That's that one. Unfortunate how she has gone to rack and ruin since she was supposed to teleport. She was among the first in her shoal to be promoted to second class, yet now... Do you know what a soldier's greatest enemy is, Gobo? Boredom, I suspect. Sonaro's played the craven in fighting this foe. I shall order the paymaster to dock her pay, but I'll not sign a censure. She can stay out of the taverns and learn to keep herself busy. She may yet earn her salt. Tarry a while. It will not be said an adventurer came to Camp Skull Valley and left without honest pay for honest work. We have a problem the other encampments may well find enviable. The dodos are so plentiful they even nest within the barracks. The nest must be removed forthwith, for it draws beach dangers to men as well as birds.
I will do this menial task and clear out a dodo nest. Where is this dodo nest? Ah, there it is. Why am I pelotoning? It's up. So we'll go up.
Swiftly done. They say that's where a soldier dallies and adventurer hurries. Peaceful as it may seem now, this encampment was built towards kobolds of Ogamaro to the north. We don't forget our purpose. You only need look to our name. Valley floor was once aligned with the skulls of kobolds we slew, so no invader might reach its southern mouth and the settlements beyond without treading on death every step. Nowadays it seems we're in danger of treading on dodo eggs at every turn, or on the adders that feast on them. Dodos brought by settlers now run feral, and they keep us in meat, eggs, and headaches.
Yay. I don't think we have anything else to do here, because those are both too high a level for us. We have our level 35 job quest that I don't want to do. But there's one more quest down there. I mean, we may go do that job quest, but I don't want to. Well, it can wait. We're not seriously leveling Bard. We're just picking up any incidentals here. Alafoot.
Ahoy, adventurer! Meet up sail soon, and we have to have a little something for the journey. The duskbats are flying. Think yourself lightsome enough to bring me 5 wings? 4 won't do, and 6 is no good, mind. Welcome you ought to keep any surfets, as long as you know what to do with them. You bring me the wings?
Sure. Let's go get some bats. And there you go, buddy. Enjoy your wings. I hope they taste good in Buffalo.
Keep your voice down. Nobody's business but ours, is it? You got what I asked for? Them's the ones, and that's as pretty a job as I see. Know your way around a battle, eh? Well, this is fine, thank you. Why, we sailors can be a superstitious lot, you know. Some of the crew might look at me odd for carrying back parts. When the wind's done died and the water casts are dry, it's odd one day, overboard the next. But no superstition about that. Dusk has been my luck since I was a boy. Survived more than 2 weeks once on 3 bats I caught trapped at the top of a bed watchtower. Even ate a wing off one before I made up my mind to climb down the wall. This journey will be sailing past the Isles of Umbra, and I can feel the sea honing on these reefs. Lights of Pharaoh Cyril's burned dim since the calamity, and I always found it a mite too much like that old watchtower for comfort. I ain't been that frightened a boy for a long time. Ill-used, starved, and mourned, half mad, inching down that sandstone wall on handholds no bigger than a fingertip. I'll have me 5 bat wings on every journey, just the same as that boy had. Oh. Aye. Things slipped my mind. But I have one other thing to ask you. My barons are lively on the water, but on land, well, I'm what you landlubbers call at sea. Got a letter needs delivering, and you're the maid for it. I went ashore on some rock a voyage in, and the faded petticoat come up to me. Said she got a daughter in Camp Skull Valley, which she hadn't seen in years. Had tears in her eyes. Pretty eyes, too, for a woman past her child in years. Must have been a real beauty in the day. Probably a real beauty now, you little... Anyway, I had a soft spot for tawny eyes, mayhap because sea's a green-eyed virago, and the skies her sisters of blue and red, gray, and black. Well, this daughter of hers goes by Will Swiss. Take my letter to her? Sure. Will Swiss. Camp Skull Valley. They're pushing us in this direction. So it feels like there should be like more quests over here than there are. Hey, Will Swiss. Cretans, they said you was looking for me? Letter. Letter from Mama. I ain't heard from her in so long. She never answered my letters. No, stay. I'll have a reply to send. The stone-hearted, grasping hag. Wouldn't me take so much as a huck of dried fish when I left the island. Now she wants to gill? That succubus. You think me cold? Well, fine what you think. I wanted something better than tilling salty fields and spilling small fry out the nets. And occasionally taking a passing sailor to my bed for more of the same. She'll receive no reply from me. Thank you for your service and good day to you. What about a passing adventurer? Weapons and armor in order, salt, pepper in order, basic provisions in order, poisons. Oh, that file's near gone. Hey, adventurer, Gobo was it? Mayhap we can let bygones be bygones. You're skilled in wrangling beasts, I hear? I have need of pelican poison. Poison can be readily gathered from pelicans in the area, but I must continue my duties here. You so minded as to undertake the task? Yeah, sure. Why not? Boo-boo. There's 2. And you there. Are 3. Well, welcome your return, adventurer. Have you what I asked for?
Yep. I see we're not stinting in filling the vials. Last adventurer returned with each barely half full and had the cheek to demand full payment. I've had a low opinion of adventurers since, but... Well, you know of our past with the kobolds, but they're not the foe we fight today. Nay, all our guns are trained on the fishbacks. Such a wee thing, this vial. But this too is a gun, so susceptible to Sahagin pelican poison that even the rawest recruit may, with a poison-tipped arrow, find herself a fisher a beastman. There was a settlement here once near Halfstone. Then the primal Leviathan rose and the Sahagin invaded. The work of generations was undone in a season. Whole families perished. I never knew the Halfstone settlement, but I believe it to be a home worth fighting for. And so we fight, with steel, fire, and poison to reclaim that which is ours. This is how we call foreshadowing. Kempskull Valley was built to hold against attacks from sea. North and south lie narrow channels, with a tide gate in each to hold the Sahagin at bay. We deliver a bottle of lowland wine to the captains of the north and south tide gate. Call it a small privilege of the quartermaster. Take this first battle to the captain's stairherd of south tide gate. Sure. Hail, adventurer. What brings you to South Tide Gate? I got you some wine. Bottle of Lowland from Sergeant Wiltress? No, ain't that something? And ain't she something? Crispy at full bodied is my guess. You know, didn't think I had a chance with a woman like that, but looks like she's sweet on me. I always was popular with the fairer sex. I have a brother, you heard about that? It's captain of the North Tide Gate. Like peas in a pod, they say, but they never pop these peas out the pod, if you take my meaning. Wilsis got a way about her, she does. Cool as a spray, but there's fire there, and welcome she is to show me the light and scorch off every stitch between the two of us. So you got, that's level 48. I'll leave you be until I am a higher level. Southbro took it the wrong way, I think. Ah, there you are. Did Captain Starhurt receive it well? Other battles for Captain Nortman of North Tide Gate. I should have mentioned they're brothers in blood as well as arms. I think I'm closer for it, but the bickering's well nigh constant.
Halt, adventurer. North Tide Gate has no place for idlers.
I got wine for you from the quartermaster.
Wilswist? Quartermaster? That mousy-looking girl? Still, she has excellent taste of wine. Must be a mind reader, for I've a supper ocean cloud waiting that wants nothing more than a glass of lowland vintage. So, sent you over the bottle just for me, huh? What? Sent one to that back berth in South Tide Gate too? We know what he's gonna think now. She's his for taking, that strutting. Well, he's got another thing coming, misunderstanding innocent kindness like that. She's a quartermaster, don't he know this is a professional interest? That goutish fool. I won't have him bothering the lovely girl.
You're level 48. You're level 16. Where's Rowan? I told that barnacle the engineers would be letting us the new cannon out for a test. The 12 know when the mode will extract these hugger-muggers. Probably over the crypt again, morbid I call it. I like a good wallow now and then, but he broods on dead folk he don't even know. Go fetch Rohith. I'll be liable to profane the Lich Lord by beating him about his thick head with the big stone hourglass. There I go again, blaspheming the keeper. Not that I much care for that Pouncy. It's probably another bit of abominating. Ah, here, take these flowers. Rohan's at the Founder's Crypt. Give him the pretties for the dead. That'll clear my slate with the gods. I wasn't aware we had a lich yard on this map. Oh, it's literally right here. This is less a lich yard and more... This is like one person's crypt. Hey.
Rest in peace of the 12, Agramir. You bring flowers. Come, no need to be shy. There's plenty of space. Small in life, he who sleeps here is large in death.
Here you go.
You never know now there's a hamlet here, would you? Halfstone was called, built on the sweat of near 10 score brows, and put to Sahagin's torch. Settlers fought aye and how, with not a trained soldier among them. Agramir was one of these, a farmer by trade, stayed behind to cover the final retreat, asking for as many arrows as could be spared. Then he took off his boots and gave them to another, saying it weren't far where he was going. And here he lays now. Tom was, I'd be hard-pressed to imagine doing what he did. You don't hold fast to much in a privateer's life. No pirate captain's gunning down with his ship, and any captain who looks to loyalty more to gold's liable to have his throat slit. But now, I gotta be better than that, don't I? I ought to be more like Agramir. An adventurer, are you? Seems a shame for you to come all the way without more to show for it. How about a bit of Valken hunting? There's a few killer mantises on account of the hatching we missed. Commander sent on hunting parties to collect 6 heads. There's no more than 20 in a clutch. Think you can handle the last 4?
Sure. There's 3? And 4. Easy peasy.
Nasty critters, these killer mantises. I'm sure Agramir wouldn't have wanted anyone dying near his resting place. Good hunting, adventurer. See how high the sun climbs. It's time I returned to the gate. Arlof said we'd be testing a new cannon. Like to blow himself to bits without me about. You can collect your pay from Commander Flapbreda in Camp Skull Valley. Be well, adventurer. The 12 go with you.
Okay. Hey, I got sent to pick up some pay for a job I don't think you authorized. Hi, Gobo, you've been a familiar face around these parts. What brings you here today? The rest of the killer mantises? Oh, well done. I must commend Sergeant Rohan for his quick thinking. You have the thanks to the camp. Sometimes I fear we'll lose the war against Sahagin for having to deal with these pests and beasts. I hear you're leaving us. News travels fast in this encampment. Mayhap you can assist us one last time on your journey out. I have a dispatch here from Maelstrom Command, from Commodore Raynor of the Yellow Jackets. We've been investigating the Noscea Sidequests on their orders, but it seems they've taken on an adventurer of excellent repute and pleasing manner. Commodore writes to complete their work. Now, if you... Yes? It is you he speaks of. Of course, well, Camp Skull Valley would be glad to add to the burnish of your repute. You've carried out your commissions admirably well. Commodore Raynor and many others in command are of the same mind as I, that we've spread our forces too thin with these tasks. I'm all too happy to withdraw our men from the caves, truth be told. Chief Sergeant Katguskil is the ranking officer of the Sasha Seagrout. Locate him and tell him that his mission's complete and he's ordered to report back to Skull Valley. Oh, so this quest is like before Sastasha. Like this, of course, Sastasha's level 16. So we're supposed to do this before Sastasha because we've been hired to go clear out Sastasha. The queue's not long, we might even just do that for roleplay. Halt! You mean to enter Sastasha? I'd advise against it. You'll likely perish in its labyrinthine depths. Trust me, were it not for sheer strength of will, I'd not be standing here. What am I doing out here, you ask? This is a comely spot for stargazing, I find. Far better than the labyrinthine depths of the cave, friend. And there none shall hear you scream, particularly since everyone else has been reassigned. Me, well, you say, back to Camp Skull Valley and away from the labyrinthine depths of the hellhole? Oh, most excellent. I have my principles and would willingly sacrifice my life for the mission. I'm not grieved to cede that prospect to you and bid this grot good day. My place is at a fort or on a battlefield, not crawling around a dank cave with coils of rope and sheaves of paper, fearing I'll never see daylight again. I warn you, friend, there's much danger in these depths. It is, what's the word, labyrinthine, I tell you. Woohoo! Actually, I can bring a duty, like, stuff with me. Let's go do that. Let's go single player Sastasha. Let's go! Because apparently that's our job. Thank you. NPC tank single pull. You find a bloodstained scrap. Captain likes his cabbage green. Woohoo! Captain likes his cabbage green. Yeah, I hate playing Bard so much. It's such a boring rotation. Like, all the other ranged DPSs feel so responsive, and I don't feel responsive at all with any of their abilities. They all feel sluggish. Whee. This was a terrible idea, by the by. Gosh, Sastasha is an interesting dungeon the first time you do it, and then it's not anymore. Woohoo, the captain likes his cabbage green. Everyone knows Sastasha. It's not like anyone has any questions about how this thing works. I don't even have, like... my dot. Woo! How exciting. I don't even know why I'm bothering to grab the inventory. It's not worth anything. What you do is you pull all the way to the boss. Come on. We killed the boss before we killed the mobs we pulled with. God. These bots are so stupid. They're eager, but they aren't very bright. I probably can't pull the whole pack with these bots like we would with any sensible people. Now this whole batch we can pull. Woohoo! Get the captain quarters key. I'm used to someone else grabbing that, and then I open the door. And then I guess we'll throw a limit break on the captain's quarters person. Get this done a little faster. Did the limit break just not do shit? That's annoying. See, now we don't have to fight these two because we fought them earlier. Haha. And really, you can pull that entire damn room. Like, that room, even with like default armor and such, like a bunch of newbies, if your tank's mitigating and your healers like got what they're doing on, you can pull that whole dang room. Parlay! I'll parlay you straight into hell. Let's see if we can do this full pull with the bots. Good job, bots. Oh, we're gonna have to do mechanics with this raid, aren't we? Ah, we're fine. Get the hell out of here. Not doing that again. I forgot how bad doing those with bots is. Woo, we got garbage. Okay. So now that we've fulfilled our, whole, like, story arc of helping out and then doing the dungeon, we can come up here to Upper Noscea, where there's the hottest of box lunches. The poor maid's misfortune, oh no! We need to save the poor maid. Oh, there's someone already here doing this. Who? Woohoo! No adventurer plates. Do a little bow. Summon the Tyrannosaurus Rex. And go back on with my day. I think these two are probably doing some fate leveling. And I'll cheer for everyone. And then continue on with my questing. Okay. Hey, Gigaroon, I hear you have work. Gigaroon has good goods. Good goods need delivery, but Gigaroon busy. Too busy. Have hot box lunch. Kikaran hot box lunch. Lunch for Tonga Tonga. Tonga Tonga in Talos. You take for Gigaroon. Do you have an adventurer plate? No. Oh, we have a hot box lunch to deliver to Tonga Tonga. I'm going to show off my Tyrannosaurus Rex because it's the hardest mount I have to get. Because you have to do Eureka. Tonga Tonga, where are you hiding? There you are. Maybe I'm too... Yeah, I'm too hungry to continue my research, let alone receive visitors. I have a hot box lunch. Oh, this is a kickin' hot box lunch from Mimmer's trading post. How did you... Oh, thank you, friend. At last I'll be able to hear myself over the growling of my stomach. I was so eager to come study the fossils, I never gave any thought to how I'd take my meals. I've neither the time nor materials to cook on my own, so the trading post has been a godsend. I'm always happy to be on the receiving end of a nice hot box lunch. Yay. Oh, you have work. I know, it's no easy thing making your way out to where I am. I could use someone like you around here. How'd you like to aid my excavation? I do what I can on my own, but I need someone to brave the more dangerous places, such as atop the bones themselves. Settle in my place and see what fossils there are to be found. If possible, I'd prefer a variety of specimens. Yeah, woohoo, I'll do that. Let's get some fossils. We got a round fossil here. We got a fossil up, and we got a couple oblong fossils up top here. This quest is a lot more annoying without blight, because you have to, like, actually scale the bones. And the round fossil is actually a bit of a pain to get to. But you can. And then you can fall down. Loop around and give that Lala his fossils. Here you go. Oh, found something, have you? Let's have a look. Ah, yes, these are fine specimens. These long lower bones likely belong to some sort of giant sea creature devoured by Thalaeus. From the looks of it, I'd say it was about the size of an adult gobboer, all told. This round fossil, well, I've developed a theory that's the shell of a parasitic organism. I've found countless others like it concentrated near the remains. These are good finds, my friend. Both are testaments to the sheer enormity of Thalaeus. Forgive me, we scholars tend to assume all know as much about our subject as we. Do you know of the tale of Thalaeus? It said Lemurian summoned the master serpent upon the primordial dry, and from its belly it spewed forth the waters which became the seas. We have no proof the remains that lie here are the Thalaeus. Indeed, whatever beast this was first came to be called that by virtue of its size alone. But I, for one, now dare believe it just may be that these bones are those of the divine serpent that brought life into this world. Yay! Woohoo! There are no more quests here, so we would have to go down to Noscea. Except we can fly across. Hey, it's them still. I feel maybe a little silly just going up saying hi on this little thing and then flying away. I hope they're like actual new because like I remember the first time I was here and I saw something like this. I'm like, oh, I want it. And it was the orb. But I'm too depressed today to cope with Eureka Pagos, so we're not. Well, these I have to do. So this side of the area is actually about my level, so things are going to take the level of difficulty that they should. Like these salamanders may attack me spontaneously. Which also means we're going to actually make some appreciable levels here. Or not at levels, but experience. Hi, Lola Bunny. Hi, Blargobal. I think everyone knows this is the hot spring town.
Well met. I served with the Maelstrom Blacktails, or I did until I suffered grievous wounds in battle with kobolds. I was invalidated and sent here. Will you take this to my commanding officer in Camp Overlook? It's a request for reinstatement. It ill suits my nature to lie abed. I was told my duty was to recover, and I've been dutiful. But surely they don't mean for me to wait until every last bit of flesh is knitted together. I can hold an axe, that should be enough. Between here and Camp Overlook is kobold territory as the crow flies. I suggest we be smart about it. Go to Jijurun's trading post and take a boat across the lake. From there, head north to outer Noscea.
Ooh. So I was going to be like, not until I'm done here. And I think I'm still not going to until I'm done here, but that's an interesting thing. It's a note that you can get to Camp Overlook from across the way. And you can boat across the lake. There's another quest up here, and I think it's really funny. Nope, it's not what I'm thinking of. Hello, Rukusa Farusa?
As you know, from your prior visits, we treat the wounded from the front with all our hearts, and with the healing waters of the hot springs. We serve soldiers, but for some accountable reason, we have a goldsmith here at the present.
Oh, yes. This is the quest I thought it was.
He simply showed up, and we could hardly turn him away. And now he's asking for salamander oil, but we can't spare any. Find the entire situation awkward in the extreme. Where you extract full vials with oil from salamanders roaming nearby. Give them to the goldsmith.
Sure. And while I'm at it, our hun Leica. I like this honey, ar. But this is why I get no viewers, because I make stupid puns like this. We use mulled wine from Wineport to treat the war wounded. Restores the bodily humors and gives vigor to hearts made weary by fever. Why don't you put yourself to some good use? I prepared some mulled wine earlier and need it heated to make it warm wine. Will you submerge these bottles in hot spray over yonder and serve them to those who need it sorely? Sure. I think I will go harvest the salamander oil first, because that's outside and that will bring us back. Is everyone doing that? No, but I should. I think I'd like this better if that bonus I got was like an off-goable. I should have done this sooner. Woohoo. Let's go find some salamanders and slay them rightly. Just like so. I should have done that before I dropped my dot, because that applies to the entire dot then. So let's get that before it drops off. There's got to be another salamander convenient. I see a couple over here. They're not exactly convenient, but they are existing. That'll do it. Okay, now we can handle all the stuff that's going on here, which is cooking the wine and helping the rando. So let's see. Wine is over here. Let's let's start by getting this wine all warmed up. And I'll come back to it, because it takes time for things to warm up. Aha! See, I am clever. And roleplay. Oh, it's this dude. Hello, Mr. Manderville.
Ah, most kind. You're most kind to bring me oil of salamander. I have need of a large horn and a maid. I had need of a large horn and made a grievous error of visiting a great buffalo with a handsaw. He liked it not, and I sustained a most horrific scratch. And it smarted so, and the ache. Oh no, I was not thrown. I'm not so green as that. No, when the beast shook his head, I stepped backwards, slipped and fell. And I fell again later, strolling back to the dog cart. No need to be shy. You're an adventurer, and I am a goldsmith. The body is simply an instrument, in occasional need of oiling. Oil, madam. Oil, I say. Come. My body awaits your ministrations. The relief. Again, I say. Ah, I feel soothing fingers working into every knot. That is your cue, madam. Soothing fingers now, please. With 12, that feels good. Now quickly, with the rubbing. The healing tingle.
Continue massaging.
By the 12, that feels good. Quickly with the rubbing. Oh, pardon me, your skill was so great I was quite transported. Truly no Uldan attendant could have done better. Sublime! I shall now have a brief drowse and soak in the springs until sundown. After that, a humble meal with wine from my own stock, and perhaps peaches.
Well, oh, I feel dirty. I'm gonna steal a bit of this warm wine, because I need it too. Glug, glug, glug. So that way is going to be... That way is going to be our completion. So this way is where we're going to find people in need. So let's give it to some people in need. Hi, Heboaka. My wounds heal for sure and certain. Not so stiff and sore no more neither. Obliged, adventurer. That's a mug full of good medicine there. Wouldn't mind taking some of that back to the front. Ostig. How you doing?
That's smarts. I know I'm counting my blessings. Don't you make those eyes at me. Just saying, it's smarts. That hits the spot. Don't mind that kind of a burn. It's a fine thing being alive, and don't mind me none. I like y'all, I like my own levy more. Been through a lot together.
Well, at least you're not making me rub salamander oil into your sore muscles. That is such a Godbert thing to do. Hey. Look at that. I do believe I can move that foot a little more. Sure helps with the hurt, too. Thank you, adventurer. You see, we'll be on our feet and halfway to being the warriors elect before we are done warming another bottle. You're cute, but you'll never be me. And up we go. Hey, Amumu. I can barely remember a time when everything didn't hurt. I feel like I've always been here. Oh, thank you. And cheers. Ooh, hot and spicy. Just like the horn we raised when the sergeant was wedded. When the little red-haired private fell. All my friends. I'll be back, you steel-chewing roughnecks. You owe me more than you think you owe me for what I've done. Oh, thank you for your
thank you for your service, adventurer. Seems he believes Bronze Lake to be some sort of retreat for the rich. Paid a very handsome fee for his stay thus far and profusely complimented us on our asceticism.
Well, thank you for your kindness, adventurer. These soldiers you met, they may be champions for our way of life, but here they're sisters and brothers, sons and daughters. They're so young, most of them, and so hurt in spirit and body. Most will return to the front, and some will not even survive to come under my care again. It's what they want and what we need of them, I know, but I tell myself I heal them so they can be farmers and smiths, alchemists and rangers, mothers and fathers. For a few it'll be true. That'll have to be enough. Oh. Have a hug. We need to find a way to make peace with everyone. The problem is Limsa is the colonial power here. First one thing, then another.
First one thing, then another. That goldsmith passed out from too much heat. We warned him time and again this past week not to stay in so long. Honestly, I don't trust myself to tend this fool, for I have a mind to strangle him. If a poke revives him not, throw a bucket of lake water on him. There was ice on it this morning.
Okay. You know what? Why am I even that? You have this cutie. Let's ride this cutie up as a shortcut. Hey, Godbert. You dingus. I have half a mind to roll you over and let you drown. Get up. I said, get up.
Hmm?
Get your ass up, boy.
Yeah, Rathabralica. What are you doing? Oh, it's you, she of the strong yet tender fingers. I was lost, I freely confess it. I came to this retreat an artisan whose craft had lost its savour, enriching myself by indulging customers' grossest tastes. I was ready to suffer privations, and I did, but today, several hours into the ordeal of the scalding water, my life flashed before my eyes. There I saw forms exquisite, filigree masks, steel cut to shine like diamonds, graceful galleries of electrum where emeralds took the air with early suitors. I must return to Ul'dah, to my workshop.
He's gone. He's gone. You owe me your soul, young man. You owe me your soul.
Our goldsmith has departed for home, I'm glad to say. He left you this ring, a token of his appreciation, he says. Stones taken from a fragment of Dalamud itself, created an abiding faith that out of the worst may come beauty. Sounds as though he lost something or someone in the calamity. The ring is the only thing I've made in the last 5 years, and now I'd like Gobel to have it. Extraordinary. A very unexpected turn of events. I must say, I still think him utterly mad, but no doubt it's a more fascinating one. I suppose he'd given me the ring even if I had no use fretting over a song already sung.
Maybe you should have frickin' jerked him off like he made me do, huh? Yup, that is a ring. I'm gonna do this the way they said to in the quest. Head over to the trading post and across and up. Oh no. Dum ba da da da. Ability learned, Barrage. Neato. Let's give it a try.
Nope, does not make things more interesting. I'm sorry, I just cannot, for the life of me, find myself excited by Bard. Hey, I need you to ferry me across the water. Oh, it's you again! Well, it's the same. It's the same ones. There's the same two fates that I just did. Hardly worth my time. Okay, let's run our way up here. Oh. A long climb. See, these enemies may attack me. Like that. No, just run! Run away! Wow! And we found the fort. Adventurer, what you got for us? I've got a plea. A letter? I can't drink that, eat that, or keep my bed warm with that. Especially when it's from that pup Blagibol. Listen, what do they call you? Gobbo? We're the Red Swallows here. Most roughneck levy in the Maelstrom. Most of us come from what you might call a privateering background. We're the teeth of the Maelstrom. What I'm saying is, you want to know where the worst of the fight is? Look for the Red Swallows. This is the front, not a moment of rest from the kobolds. Ain't no place for a pup with half-healed wounds. Kid has his heart in the right place, I warrant that, but he's like to get it blown out of his chest if he toddles on back here. He's just gonna have to sleep in a soft bed and eat food that ain't full of weevils till he heals up. Yay! Commissary finally received a shipment this morning. That should make things a bit easier around here. Brass sent me a fresh warm water trout. Biggest I've seen. Privilege of commander. I can't rightly eat it myself. My 3 best scouts haven't had anything like real food in weeks. They're out finding paths and breaking kobold skulls every day, so I'm asking you to grill that fine trout and serve it to them. Sure. Grill the thing. I'm not a culinarian. It ain't gonna be no good. Do 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 do. Do do. Do 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 do. Turn the fish. Do 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 do. Turn the fish. Do do do. What do you mean you have to gut it and take out the poop? It's fine. It's flavor. Before I go over there, Swigrail, you got anything going on? Oh, you. Yeah, you, the honey-faced one with all the buckles. I got a job for you. I needed some raptor calls, but the pissants gave me such trouble that I clean forgot I was killing them practical like. Got mad, bashed their heads in, walked away whistling. The carcasses be lying around somewhere near. Got a few of my arrows through 'em. Fetch me the claws, my wild rose. I might be back in that practical mood. Oh, and one more thing. You see those arrows of mine? Bring back the heads. It's easy enough to fletch an arrow, but arrowheads don't grow on birds. Oh my god. How far is this? This is 1 hour 59 minutes. Let me make a note here. I know my FP is not interested in FF14, but she will be interested in that. Hey, you 3. By the 12, watch over me if I should perish before this day's over. May I take as many of the enemies I've known, doxies. I hope you take more. Trout? I'd fancy a fat hen. There are 4 things I like. A bit of petticoat, a mug of sour beer, and a leg of fowl, and a whole load of dead kobolds. I hope he fucks the dead kobolds and wears the petticoats. I'm steel. Hear me, you mole bastards, I'm steel. The commander sends a plate, eh? Smells good. Usually like beef. Hot and bloody. This'll do for a snack. Hey, quit your belly aching. You ain't gonna whine about the food either. I ain't fucking you. You ain't wearing my clothes. I ain't got no hen. I ain't got no beef. I ain't got no pork. I ain't got no crab. I do have crab, but it's my crab. You understand? It ain't getting easier going out AF today, especially with the smell of fish grilling. Hey, you want that fish? Is this now? Commander had you grill it up for us? Oh, look at the size of that thing. Next time, give us a suckling pig. I ain't got no fucking dipshit. Dipshit. Bounce, bounce, bounce our way over. Got some raptor corpses to pick through for the lady. Hey, Arrowhead. Claw. Arrowhead. Arrowhead. Claw. And another claw. So, first things first, Bloidlin. That's my boys. No respect except where it counts. Mark my words, as soon as your back was turned, all three fell to and swore it was the best thing they ever tasted. We're a crew, you hear me? That's them here, that's them that's gone, them that's eaten their heart out at Bronze Lake. Red swallows do for each other, and if it ne'er takes the hindmost, 'cause there ain't never anyone left behind. And you made me some too, thanks. I'm actually low on XP boost, so I will eat some of that fish. Yum. Now, you, girl. Hey. Oh, sweet thing. Give me my claws and arrowheads. Here's your claws and your arrowheads. I appreciate it, dear heart. Why the long face? Oh, think we're low on supplies? Listen, Crumpet. Kobolds can't leave metal be. Anyway we throw at 'em, even arrowheads, back to their burrow it goes, and smelt it into new arms. So orders are, give 'em no metal. Make arrowheads out of claws, chert a bit of coaxed gingerbread, and haul back any steel or bronze arrowheads. Comes natural like to us seafaring folk, you know. We be scrimpers. So what's that about a practical mood? Oh, my mama told me before I went to sea, girl, you as strong as a horse, fast as a snake, and brave as a whole company of heroes put together. But your sister's the clever one in the family. Leave the thinking to others. But there's no leaving anything to anyone else out here. So I was thinking, how's about we tame some corals? They'd rip through kobolds. Just go out there, tie a coral, and catch it with this big sack. Got the figs for that, I bet. Oh, I'm no good at catching. I get too wild. And before I know it, it's all killed or spent. No, sweet thing, this needs your delicate touch. She's manipulating me, and it's working. I should grab whatever work I need from you, too, before I go. Don't look fool ya. Kobolds make a bad enemy. They've forgotten more about smelting and alchemy than some of the on our side have ever known. All that matters is kobolds can make golems, and war's a thing that kicks down the door between can and do. You know about the ancient golems up in the floating city of Nim? Scouts tell me moles are gathering material in the ruins. Once they make more golems and send them against us, we're as good as done. I got no men to spare, and you're not the worst I've seen. But stop to their shopping trip before it starts raining golems. Here's how the water's gonna run. Find a golem and get its soul stone. Put that on a likely spot as bait, and put an end to any kobolds that show up. And here, take these balls of water. My boys tell me they don't like the look of kobolds' armor, but you know alchemy. It'll wash. Okay. So that's up there, and over there. So they're all over there. I'm done with being all normal. We'll fly. Hey, it's the corals. Weaken a young coral and catch it with a sack. I almost got too wild. It's easy to get too wild. Okay. You now. That worked out really well. It just died on its way to me. Beautiful. Time to go lure out some kobolds. Use the soul stone, not the core. I don't like that you're like right there, Cornu, where I need to be. Please don't target me and kill me. You're unbreakable, eh? Well, I'm about to go die. Let's get the hell out of here. We're gonna have to come back and do it again because I wasn't strong enough. Okay. I can fix this. We just need to change up what we're doing. This is also going to mean that you're not going to be a problem for me. Let's go finish this kobold rightly. I'm not interested in your BS. You're unbreakable, eh? Get broke. Okay, Captain.
Sweetly done. We won't have to look over his shoulder for an army of golems now.
Risking a little blood now saves wallows of it later. And, Sway Girl? Hi. Hey, good looking. Catch my coral yet? Squirming. Alright. Real damn coral. Wait till I tame this thing. Kobolds ain't gonna know what hit 'em. Won't know 'cause they'll be all in pieces. Now, how am I gonna tame this thing? How is it done usual like? You just sit on 'em or talk to 'em or... What's that, honeysuckle? You got a question for me? You ain't never heard of the red swallows? What about our practical mood? I don't know what you're talking about. My heart is broken, shattered into pieces.
Well, Matt, thanks for the other times. You're not soft, I'll give you that. I got a job that needs a hard lass to kill, searching for kobold scouts. My boys say there's at least 3 of them somewhere on the hill. You can handle yourself, can't you?
Alrighty, let's go do that then. Up on the hill, they say.
No, we're a hard lass. Rah.
Oh goodness.
There's one of the kobolds. I got another one hiding behind these condors. There's another flag hanging out. Our last one's up here by the coral. Oh, we'll go back to the captain. I put a glass on you as soon as I heard there was fighting. I had you pegged for a Hellcat. Sure you don't want to give up the road and join us here? There's enough kobolds to go around. Some of the touch familiar about those kobolds you saw too. I've seen somewhat move that way before. I could swear to it. They'll come to me if we even have that much time. I've been racking my brain over those scouts you slew, and now I remember where I saw them. They belong to that cursed priest. Priest's the leader of the kobolds' 129th Order. The only lot to ever make it past our sentries and into camp. Camp's supposed to be like a ship. You might get a broadside, but you'll see it coming. It's supposed to be safe here. We weren't safe that night, and one of mine almost died. Young swallow new made, easy pickings for the moles. They slipped in on a rainy night, and when it was over, we found Blogabal. He'd been lying out in the rain, and there was reels of color roses running off of him. Trying to keep him safe in his own camp, see, so the Sawbones had to save him. I've amends to make, and that priest's gotta die. The priest is here, that means the kobolds' bombs nearby. When the 129th retreats, they go in fire and thunder. That's their way. You go to the bombs and set 'em off yourself. They'll come scampering to see what's amiss. Take 'em then. You may not be one of mine, but you're a red one steel to soul. I can count on you. Take the smoldering coal and use it on the bombs. Since that night, I'll not surprise the priest's guile. Already the whole camp's on alert, rearing to avenge Blagabala. If this is one of the kobolds' tricks and that they can ambush us here, they won't live long enough for regrets. Toss that coal, blow those bombs up. Should be one more batch of bombs floating somewhere. There you are. Kaboom! Now let's go wait all impressive like. Hey, buddy. You never had a chance. You took my heart. I thought we were going to do arts and crafts together. You promised me practical times and then just blew me off. Well, tell me the good news. Did you rid us of the priest? Yep. His helm, ripped from that cunning head of his. You done me a great service, adventurer. You do another for the Red Swallows? Take the helm to Private Belgrove at Camp Bronze Lake. Tell him the priest is dead. But what he is, having a trophy will mean much to him. Adventurer or not, you're one of us now. Times aren't just changing, Gobo. They're turning like a mutinied ship. Who knows? Could be that being a friend of the Red Swallows proves a mighty useful thing. Boom. Hey there, Private. I got a gift for you.
Hey, I know your face. The adventurer who delivered my pleas. But to no avail. You come from Overlook? Is all well there? The priest is dead? The swallows. I thought perhaps I thought my wounds just deserts and left me to my shame. He didn't tell you? I had the East Watch that night. 'Twas me that failed, and near died in the failing. Look, see these cuts inside the helm? One from each of the red swallows. These are the same marks we make in the woods, so that no comrade may be lost. Ah, thank you for bringing me this. I'm the most fortunate man in the world.
See what I mean? That was a whole story arc. Got a whole story arc. We took this guy led us up to Outer Noscea, where we did a bunch of stuff here for Camp Overlook. Had our heart broken and returned. You know what? I'm gonna take a pose with you. You're a friend. He's our friend. The world, it's beautiful, my friend. We can trust it for all times. The future's bright indeed. This is not the intended pose, but you know what? It works. Well, only place we haven't been is Eastern Noscea. Except I think I may have done these things before. Let's go find out. Because I also thought that I did Lower Noscea. So, got levies, did everything on this side. Yeah. I did all these quests when I was leveling ninja. So this is just done. Lower Noscea, Middle Noscea, Western Noscea, Upper Noscea, Outer Noscea. Yeah, we've done all of Noscea. Woo! Not counting any potential quests that may be in Limsa, because sometimes new quests open in Limsa. And not counting, like, Beast Tribe stuff. We have a quest there, back on the water. We have a quest here, stay the streetlight. So we've got a couple of random, like, really low-level quests here. We may as well do them. Clear them out. Autonomo. Go fill up the streetlights with oil so they'll stay through the night. Thanks to the business of missing people, I can't up and leave my post. If you could tend the street lamps in my stead, I'll be eternally grateful. Oh, when you finish, please fetch more oil.
from Sisyphu and the Fisherman's Guild. We're running low here, and she has care of our stores. Okay, woohoo! Let's go do the street lamps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's going to lead the way to the Fisherman's Guild. If you're ever doing this quest, that's kind of its purpose. Like these are quests that, because I started in Old, I didn't do early, that are kind of meant to guide you through finding your way around town before you have all the Aetherites. And then if we go around this side, there should be some more to do. And now we're down at the Fisherman's Guild, where you can get this Aetherite and finish off this quest. You're doing what? What am I to do with that girl? She doesn't nerve to ask me for work, twaddling tripe about her savings, only to foist it on the first adventurer who comes along. Ah, being young and pretty does not give you license to shirk responsibility. Yes, it does. I shall get her oil, all right, and a piece of my mind to boot. Calamity really knocked the wind out of the fishing industry's sails, but fisherfolk are starting to return to the seas once more. It's past time I did the same. Before I can put out to sea again, I need to have a new boat built. Our guild has always commissioned Naldek and Vinil for its crafts, but they're beastly busy these days. If you want for something to do, mayhap you could run over to the Armorers Guild and consult with Forge Master Hananza in my stead. I don't know how long we might expect to have to wait. To the Aft Castle, because I have unlocked all these Aetherites. Where's that one going? New boat for the Fisherman's Guild? I'm afraid now ain't the best time. See, with have our hands recently taken on a commission for a galleon, task alone is all our hands fill. Let's see. Look, I'll see what I can do. Fisherman Guild has long been one of our best clients, and I'd be loath to disappoint Sisyphu. It may yet take a while, but I'll endeavor to have her boat ready in a timely fashion. Yay! Any more quests up here? Nope. And those were the only two downstairs, I think. None of these are left, so yeah. We've done all of La Noscea. Woohoo! And it was not enough. All the quests in La Noscea were not enough to give the bard to level 40. Side quests are there for story and context. They are not a viable means of gaining experience. Most of that came from just killing random monsters that got in our way and doing the fates. So I don't know, if you need guidance when you're out and about, these side quests are great. The stories are fun. You just saw the stories if you watched this.
What to do? I guess we do our level 35 quest here. We may as well do these bard quests that we can do. And that'll probably wrap us up for the day. We do have a lot of... we haven't done all of Noscea. We've got these 40-somethings that we haven't done. Shit, I went and lied to everyone. There are some higher level quests that we haven't done yet. I was hoping that we would level up enough to get and do them. Well. Hey, Nathaniel. Ah, the glint of determination in your eyes is a testament to your newfound strength. You put me in mind of my salad days. You know why I truly abandoned the battlefield and became a bard? That I took an arrow to the knee is what most folk believed, but it is quite clear you are not most folk. Or well, I shouldn't insult your intelligence with an untruth. For now, allow me to answer by saying that everything in creation is given in charge, and man most of all. I was drawn to the power of song, the power to touch the souls of men, and decided I must pursue it. Decided that power has been all but forgotten in this age of cynicism. Such songs as those performed by tavern bards serve no purpose beyond the amusement of drunkards. But that wasn't always the way of it. There was a time when song could shape the outcome of conflict. Ever since nations first quarreled, armies have fielded archers wherewith they rained death upon enemy from afar. As the battle unfolded, however, the distinction between the lines of friend and foe would grow hazy. But the archer's part didn't end there. He had to stay ever alert, with an arrow nocked and eyes trained on the struggle. Even as his comrades fell, turning the earth red with their blood, the archer could ill afford to avert his gaze, lest the moment cost another his life. One need not have a vivid imagination to appreciate the torrent of emotions that raged within him in that moment. Nerves near to fray the beast, breast fit to burst. Archer did the only thing he could. He sang. Bow became makeshift instrument, plucked as an accompaniment. At first the archer sang only to still the rolling within, but voice chanced to carry to comrades, and spirited those engaged in combat, not in strength of their sword arms, and to those who lay upon the precipice of death, it granted a measure of peace. Realizing the tactical potential of song, it loath to set aside skilled archers for the purpose, armies began raising dedicated regiments of minstrels. The members of such units were no warriors. Fair of voice and nimble of finger, their career minstrels could find a place in the hall of any lord. That they knew not of the burden borne by those who charged the battle, whose lot is to dance with death and sup on pain. So their songs rang hollow, holding no power over the hearts of men. In eastern Noscea, spirits are said to haunt the trees of Raincatcher Gully. I'd ask you to travel there and await the emergence of these specters. Through force of arms, you are to release the spirits of their tormented existence and, in the doing, ease their unfathomable suffering. With such a deed, might you draw forth an ancient melody from the soul of the bard. Okay. Did not expect that this was going to take us back to Noscea. Let's go. Do you think this quest will be enough to gain us 2 levels? I don't. See, now that I know that there's a couple more quests to do, I kind of want to grind and get the last couple levels I need and finish off all these Nocean quests. Let's handle the fate first.
Wee, cute little cork bulbs. Woohoo. Get wrecked, cork bulbs. Well, that was nice and easy. Clearing out the cork bulbs so we could set everything up was a tougher task. There's lots of little quests there we could do, but I think I want to save them all for, like, future. We got a fate going. Let's not let them go. Even though we've got nothing going on here, but basic powers. Woohoo. That does out some things. Well then. I see understanding of regret, futility, and your heart now echoes with the strains of an old song newly discovered. Embrace this song as you play it in battle shall ever more powerful emotions beset and temper your soul. When your stock of tales has grown, pray return and regale me with stories of your adventures. Warden's Pain removes a select detrimental event from self or target party member. If target's not enfeebled, a barrier is created nullifying their next detrimental effect. Aw, that's nice. It's like an Estina. I think then that I will drop you there, bring you down there to line up with my kind of buff Esuna pattern. And I need to gain the rest of this level, and I think I'll do that. So I wanna get these quests in the Noscea done. Let's go to that level 32 fate. It's nearby and it's gonna give me something. Come on. Ta-da! Oh goodness! There's more! There's a chain! We've broken in and now we're on our way through. Whew. That was a tough one. High five, team. The inside of an Adamantoire's ass is exactly what it was. We just fracking nuked it. Hey, Bowberry Trader. Do you have anything cool? Yes, you have a better bow than I have. Because I've not been buying bows. Cool. And how about you? Celebrating this ending. Yay! It's all thanks to me. That was not expected to be what it was, but damn if it didn't just take me halfway to the next level. F for dead. What's scored before is almost gone. Let's check out F for dead. That should be pretty neat one, as far as a fate is concerned. And that'll take us up to a level to this last Bard quest, and then go on. Woohoo! Okay, I think we can probably do 5 of them at a go. So we hang out for the Fs to come back. Looks like there'll be 5 of them at a go, and then we can burn them down. Hey, just like that. Yeah, no problem. It's not trivial, but it's not a problem. What scored before is about to fall off. Okay. Any interesting new fates appear? Nope. Well, let's go check out what's going on in Eastern Thanalan. Nah. Northern Thanalan's gonna have more interesting stuff, I think. I'm looking for fates like 38 to 40. That's a little too high. Okay. Southern Thanalan. Southern Thanalan might be a little bit more my speed. Okay, what do we got going on here? Children of the Sands is almost done. We might be able to finish it off, but I don't think so. Come on, everybody. Woohoo! We got a new recruit in the barracks. Nice. Well, we'll do this quest and then we'll go wrap what's in Noscea. Actually, what's in Noscea is like 48, isn't it? God damn it. We're not going to be able to finish it. Not today. Well, we'll do this quest anyway. This will get a thing I don't want to do done. Because eventually I'm going to have to level Bard. Because I do kind of want all my classes at cap eventually. La la la, I actually don't care about the quest anymore. Like, the story is not interesting. Yep, you're emo, you like to sing. Let's go. Learn how to make songs. Then go see if we can do those quests in Noscea to wrap off. Otherwise, we'll be done for the day. And if we can, then we're gonna wrap them off and then be done for the day. With a nice, clean Noscea, and then we can, like, go some other time when I want to do quests again and clear out Thanalan or Gridania. And those are going to be a little bit less pre-done because... Actually, Thanalan's going to be a little pre-done because I, thaumaturged. But, like, Ninja is where a lot of those went before. So, Hi, Bandit. Gonna defeat the old goats of Welwick Wood. Woohoo! That was certainly some goats. Nothing about Bard has impressed me from the first day I touched it. I know Halabali loves it, but, like, I just do not comprehend how this is enjoyable. We learned Armies Payon. Which we're going to drop on Shift E and hope that's good enough. Ta-ta-ta-ta! Self and all party members get direct hit by rate by 3% for 45 seconds, 80% chance of repertoire, which can trigger repeatedly while singing. Reduces weapon skill cast time. Be stacked 4 times, can only be executed when in combat. Okay. I guess you and then you are like an optimal because things. I like repertoire. Song gauge expanded. Yar. We get notes. We can get notes there. Oh, and we don't spend them. They're just there. So there really isn't anything to it. Well, let's go back to Wineport and see if we can do those quests. Are they level 40 or 42, or are they like level 48? Not Wineport, I'm sorry. Aleport, the other alcohol. These drunkards. Okay, what do we got here? 48. 48. Oh, those we can do. 42, something. Okay. We'll go do those then. To the shadow of Pharaoh Syros. We have some level appropriate side quests. Hello.
This border is empty. Weren't that way a moment ago. There's something suspicious going on. Look, I spy an adventurer. How do you do, Madam Adventurer? You know that big old Sam behind me? Them is the ship graveyard. Current spring 'em, all these wrecked ships and whatever's in the holds. To cash wine, rum, mead, and brandy wine. That'll be for the captain, and I'm kind of a cabin. You look real enough. Lot of munch, you know, those who visit me. Won't mind some of them are unkind. I need a drink. You know, take this bottle and fill it with something from over there.
How about you, Arapi Tarapi? I'm certainly up a creek without an oar. Easy coin, they said. Waltz right in, grab the washed up goods, and be on my way. Aaron, I think you're a ghost. Ugh, mine have worked except the real walking dead spirits about. It's a damn shame, but ain't nothing worth rousing the wrath of them skeletons. All that booty up for grabs, and I got nothing to grab but a ladle. Well, a man's got to eat while he waits for the rest of the spirits to go wandering elsewhere. You look hungry yourself. Fancy for something to see a chowder? Made it myself. Had nothing to season it with but salt, though, so it's on the bland side. Well, attend it. Why don't you go to the graveyard right quick and bring back spices? So nice looking Far Eastern staff there before I had to scamper on account of the phantom. Hey, so we're gonna go get some wine and some spices from the ship graveyard. And do you think we can take Mantis King? Not with these other mantises around. I'm keeping a move on so he can't hit me quite as much. See, you don't want him to hit me too hard. Now compare this to if I was doing the machinist, and I'd be leaping and spinning and summoning bullets from the void. That ain't what I want. That's exactly the opposite of what I want. Whew. Okay. That's a big old praying mantis king killed. Now then, we should have that was all the way down there. Okay. Get a mount, please. Ignore the birds. We can't ignore the birds. Oh shit, there's two of them. I don't want to run into problems while I'm fighting them, so I'm just gonna kill you right away. Okay. Fill up the wine. Do malice, yes. I appreciate when you have malice. That doesn't hurt me because I can move away. Thank you for your malice. Lovely. See, we need to be level 42, so we can't even turn these in, but I can do them at least. And it's not going to take me to 42 yet, but maybe another fatal spawn that'll do it. Not a hunt. Hunt will frickin' end me. Yeah. Hi. You've also got a quest we can start and get mostly done. Spirits, wandering spirits all over the island. Do so now. In the name of the 12, be gone. They're not going, are they? I don't know what to do. An adventurer. I'll thank the 12. I need some help here. The day ain't resting so easy about these parts. How we're supposed to repair the lighthouse with this roguery about is beyond me. Ooh. I've just now realized I should probably click that button. Only 7-minute wait time, eh? Neat. Well, let's go slay the dead man's moans while we wait. I'm gonna bring it over towards Noah, because Noah wants help, apparently. May as well go help Noah with whatever Noah needs to do. Because it ain't like I can fill anything out. I guess we're helping with this. Don't die, Noah. I think Noah died. Yep, Noah died. Does Noah have anything to res me with? Nope. That's fine. As I expected, that thing, level 50 hunt without a tank, kills, yeah. Have any, like, better equipment? Yeah. You have a better, there's definitely a better weapon. We can just grab it here before we hit the, roulette. Hey. Oh, this is level 40. Yeah, we'll get all this stuff. That's not as good. That's not as good. That's better. That's the same. One leveling roulette might take us to 42. It might not. I'm not gonna do two of them. Hey, give me my level 40 weapon. And here. Have those. In fact, have all this trash. None of it is worth anything to me. Get it out of my inventory. And let's swimsuit this. Set up a portrait. Do I have a bard portrait? Yes, I have an why am I playing bard portrait. Let's do that. And just make sure we are as good as we can be. Yep. Let's go back to Airport. Because we can spend our time until we pop just like shooting random things down there. Oh, there's people actually like here. Neat. Oh, hey. Also neat. I'm gonna hold off on that damage boost for popping that. So this one dies faster. Are folk taking on the big crab? They probably already killed the big crab. No. I wonder if the crowd is here to take care of that big crab. Well, somebody else's problem. Palatali. Woohoo. At least I have my AoE. I don't have my dot. We We're doing single pulls, I think. Oh, our newbie is running after all of the fire mites. That's cute. Takes longer though. Just burn the fire main down. It's fine. Woo. Wow. Please keep pulling. Please pull, pig. I'd rather we pull big and like die once because of the healer not being expecting it than do all these single pulls. Oh, we gained a level. Nice. Well, this is a fun one to be a ranged DPS against because you can hit them from up here. Now, if you're smart, you can pull it from up here and have it come to you up here. And then it will not have time to call all those sprites. Woo! Do, 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 do. And this boss goes invulnerable and you have to kill the fire sprites. Ooh. I was trying to cheer green them because they were all new. No wonder they were being a little awkward. They're new. Yo! I am doing Halatali with a whole party of newbies. Everyone else is like new and in like noob armor and yeah. And I'm being a boss. It's been fun to watch them try to figure out what they're doing. Like this, they go off and they fight those Demoduses like they don't need to. And then I'm gonna cheer green for everyone. Actually, Kali's our mentor, but the others... Wait, why are you all just getting cutscenes when... Nothing. Ugh. I don't want any of this shit. I forgot to comment. It's fine. Did they hit me level 42? Because that's my goal. 44 even! Nice. That's not going to let me finish off the side quests in Noscea. And unless we have DPS in need, which we're not having DPS in need with 2 new DPS classes, this is going to be the end of the stream. We really got rid of all the moaning swords, did you? They're resting better now, aren't we, whinging sons of trolls? It's been one thing after another in these parts. Ships getting themselves on reefs, reliable hands disappearing. This used to be a nice little spot, you know? Now the lighthouse is busted and we have things like this happening. Thrice a moon or worse. Yay! Level appropriate side quest experience. Still not enough to like a level, but... you got him? Chowder's coming along nice. Can always cook a fine chowder. Here's your Far Eastern spices. See what I tell you. Knew they were there, I did. Just toss them right in, and this will be a meal fit for an admiral. This smells like feet. How long has spice been left in the graveyard anyway? I ain't got no supper neither. Told them that it was a bad idea. Easy money, they said. Sure, will be for the folk on the island. Have to pay them for more potatoes and cream.
It ain't fair what was changing all the time. I was a good looter, I tells ya. Now suddenly the job comes with ghosts. And looky here, such a full bottle. I had one of these around here before. I think something happened to it. Thanks, you're the best operation I ever seen. Supposed to be the other cargo too, chest full of electron bars and like. We're trading with the East and Marashaman. Me, I'll take the wing. Yeah, it smells like rotten eggs. I'm not drinking that. Oh, what a waste. All that wine and mead, beer too. Mustn't forget the beer. And the brandy wine for the captain.
Yay! Not even worth it. Not even worth it. There are a couple of fates over there, but they're not bringing me up to the appropriate level, and I have been going for almost 4 hours. I'm exhausted. Well, let's do the fates anyway. Take the ferry back to shore, though, because it ain't worth flying everywhere. Not to save 40. It's free. It's free on the way back to airport. Bah. Yeah. Oh, so how you been? I also got to run around earlier and do a fate with like some other like new person who's like level 17, and I rode away on my dinosaur and they followed me for a bit. It was cute. I could just change jobs. Like, there's nothing making me use Bard. I could just change jobs and finish these 2 quests off. I'll probably do that. In fact, I will do that right now. I am done with being Bard. What have I got that's like level 50? Dragoon, Ninja Monk, nothing I really like. New class! Woohoo! You seem an adventurer in need of work, and here I am, a man in need of a dead sea wasps. Perhaps we might help each other out. Andre, I have no interest in chewing on the vicious vermin myself, but my brother can't seem to get enough of them, the uncouth cad. I'll not stand by and watch him stuff his gob full of those prickly presses one more day. What I wouldn't give to see the look on his face when I tell him you hunted down all his precious sea wasps. But don't expect me to reward you without proof. Need to see their rotting carcasses first. Okay. Oh. Fuck that. Have fun. I am here to kill sea wasps. I suppose I should pick up the other quests on the other side first, too. So let's go do that. Hop over, grab the North Brothers quest, help them screw each other over. Hey. If you care to help our cause, I petition you to hunt down some sea wasps and bring their umbrellas for us to eat. Our worst enemy atop these walls is stink and morale, and a true taste of limsa helps remind us what we're fighting for. Well, you know, it's a dang good thing I talked to him, because they both want sea wasps. These fucking dudes. And I'm sorry you missed the stream, because drops are enabled by default, and I ain't spending the energy turning them off. Which means that folk who've been in stream could have earned this cute little thing. Oh, I don't have my fancy thing. Really, I don't have anything worth doing. Just cut them up. They'll die. Woohoo! Get out of here. And them's the sea wasps. Just shredded with the viper. And then we'll turn these quests in with Dark Knight. Yo. Here. Have them umbrellas you want.
Quite a catch indeed. Splendid. Tonight we feast on the jellyfish with my jealous fish of a brother drinks in his tears. It'll be glorious.
Okay. And we'll turn in some stuff down here.
I trust you're busy delivering the sea wasp souls from the deep. Just make sure you don't give their corpses to my brother.
I wouldn't dream of it.
Ah, this is what I deem a proper slaughter. Excellent. All that remains is to determine how to dispose of the wretched things. I suppose there must be somebody in my brigade who can stomach them.
Yay! And that is all of the quests. That is all of the non-job quests in La Noscea. At least until, like, some new MSQ thing unlocks more. But yes, no more job quests in La Noscea. No more side quests in La Noscea. No more... No more. It's just no more side quests in La Noscea. Woohoo! Yay. Are there enough people watching to make it worth a raid, and is there anyone to raid into? There are not enough people in here to make it worth a raid. Well, can I raid Cider Spider? If I can, I will, just to keep your drops moving. Or... Nah. I'd recommend... Or no, Wrath! Go watch Wrath. Wrath is doing a Heavensward speed run. Thank you for coming. Can we raid into Wrath? Probably not. I probably don't have enough people to raid into Wrath. If we do... Hey, we do! I'm going to send you in there so you can keep earning drops for FF14, if that's your thing. In any case, thanks for swinging by, and peace.